Dear students, dear candidate, good morning. Welcome to GC Ordinary Level Citizenship Questions and Answer by Sir Moses. Now, today, dear candidate, we are going to focus on Section A of Citizenship, and the question will be answered will fall under the Citizen, Group, and Community Dynamic. Chapter 1, that's the first question. Here, we are trying to study the introduction of citizenship. You have who is a citizen, what is citizen, how to acquire the Cameroonian citizen, and the rest. Let's go to next. What is citizenship education? Our first question. What do you understand by citizenship education? Now, dear candidate, take note. When you have the word citizenship, right, and citizenship education, the differences is education. When you add education to citizenship, the meaning changes. When you remove citizenship, when you remove education to citizenship, the meaning still changes. Now, we have what is citizenship education. When you have the word, what is citizenship education, right? Take note that it is the study of the rights and duties of a citizen, or it is a subject that studies the political, legal, and economic life of a community, as well as its social and moral values. That is a definition of citizenship education. Now, the next question says, state 6 importance of studying citizenship education. State 6 importance of studying citizenship education. Good. Thanks to citizenship education, it makes citizens to be well-informed, knowledgeable, and responsible. It also provides citizens with adequate knowledge and skills to know their rights, duties, and obligations to the nation. Remember, the definition of citizenship education was a study of the right and duty of a citizen. Citizenship education also helps to train citizens to be knowledgeable and keep abreast with trends of events in their immediate and large environment. Citizenship education also helps or also enable young people to know the society in which they live and how to affect a change. Citizenship education helps to implant the minds of the citizen morals and civil values that will enable them fully involved and to integrate in the society in which they live. Citizenship education helps to form responsible, patriotic, and God-fearing citizens. Good. This was a definition of citizenship education and the importance of studying citizenship education as a subject. So we move now to the next. Who is a citizen? A citizen, dear candidate, is a person who has legal right to belong to a particular country. Or citizen is the status of a person recognized under the custom or law as being legal member of a sovereign state or belonging to a nation. State and explain the types of citizens. They say state and explain the type of citizen, right? We are going to start with the first type of citizen, good or active citizens. These are the types of citizens who perform their civic responsibility and duties to the state. They participate in the economic, political, and social development of the state. They are interested in the general progress of their community and the nation as a whole. Characteristic of an active citizen. What are the characteristics of an active citizen? An active citizen are patriotic and duty conscious. They are selfless, that is, think of others and not only of themselves. They are loyal to the state and law-abiding. They are humble, simple, and respectful. These are the characteristics of an active citizen. Now, we have passive citizen. Who is a passive citizen? These are neither active nor bad citizens. They are just there to follow what other citizens are doing and what had initiated for them to do. Characteristic of passive citizens. They always want to benefit from the growth of the nation, but not ready to contribute to that growth. That is, they are never ready to sacrifice their own talent and resources for the growth of the community, but they want to benefit from the community. You have lack interest in anything but complain and always grumble when their interests have been tampered with. They are spectators in the process of nation building. Such citizens only help to slow down the growth of the community. After studying the active and passive citizen, we move to the third type, which is bad citizen. These are destroyers of the nation and not nation builders. Bad citizens are selfish and self-centered citizens. Characteristic of bad citizen. They think only of their personal interests and not the general interests of the society. Bad citizens break the law with impunity, like stealing. They are always involved in practices such as corruption, embezzlement, bribing, favoritism, and robbery. Good. These were the types of citizen. We have in this part, we saw the definition of a citizen and we saw types of citizen. We move now. What is citizenship? What is citizenship? Remember, I told you that there's a difference between citizenship and citizenship education. The difference between citizenship and citizenship education is that the word education. When you add education to citizenship, the meaning changes. When you remove education from citizenship, the meaning changes. Now we have citizenship. Citizenship is a state of being a member of a particular country and having rights because of belonging to that country. Another name for citizenship is nationality. If you cannot define citizenship like that, another definition is that it's the state of being part of a nation, whether by birth or naturalization or ties to a specific nation. An example of nationality is Cameroon to a Cameroonian born in Cameroon. Good. So a Cameroon is a Cameroonian. A Cameroonian is a citizen who is born in Cameroon. That is what they call citizenship or nationality. Good. There are two types of citizenship. One is single citizenship and another is dual or double citizenship. Take note of that. In dual citizenship, each person is a citizen of both country and state. Example, being a Cameroonian at the same time an American citizen. That is a dual citizenship. Now we have both, but in single citizenship, a person has only one citizenship, that is, belong only to one country. Good. List and explain the various ways citizenship can be acquired. What are the various ways by which citizenship can be acquired? You have by birth. A child born in a country by parents who are not from that country, that is a foreigners, the child acquired the citizenship right. For example, a Cameroonian who gives birth to a child in America or USA, that child becomes an American citizen by birth. The child born in America, but not the parents. Such a child is a dual or double nationality, an American and a Cameroonian, but should be noted that the state of Cameroon do not recognize dual or double nationality. You have by descent, naturally an indigent who gives birth to a child in the country. The child automatically acquires the citizenship right by birth. The child is a citizen of that country because the parents or one of the parents is from that country. You have citizenship by marriage. Another way by which citizenship is acquired is by marriage. A foreign woman who gets married to a Cameroonian automatically acquires the Cameroonian citizenship by virtue of marriage. In the USA and United Kingdom, citizenship is conferred to those who are married to their citizens. You have by adoption. Adoption, first of all, is a process whereby a person assumes parenting of another, usually a child, from that person's biological or legal parents or parent. Legal adoption permanently transfer all rights and responsibility along with filiation from the biological parents or parents. This is the case when a family or an individual adopt a child. The adopted child takes the nationality of the new parents. Then you have the last form is through naturalization. Naturalization is the legal acquisition of citizenship by a foreigner or by an immigrant. It is a process whereby a foreigner acquires a citizenship of another country. In Cameroon, naturalization depends on the following conditions, which must be fulfilled by the applicant before citizenship is given. What are some of the conditions? You have must prove habitual residence for not less than 5 years, must be at least 21 years of age, must be of good moral and law abiding, must be physically and mentally sound. List and explain the various ways by which a citizen can lose its citizenship. As well as citizenship can be acquired, it can also be lost. Through which way? It can be revoked by law. This is the case when the right of citizenship is taken away from a person by law. You have through criminal activity. A citizen who is involved in major criminal activity that may endanger the security of a person or state can lose citizenship right. You have through divorce. Citizenship right acquired through marriage can be lost through divorce. What are the rights and duties of a Cameroonian citizen? Human rights are rights that someone enjoys in his country. These rights are offered by the government to its citizens. Although citizens have civil rights that are legally stipulated in the Constitution, what is a Constitution? A set of rules and regulations that governs a country. There is also limitation to the exercise of this right. The preamble of the 1996 Constitution of Cameroon, what do you understand by the preamble? The preamble is the introduction to the Constitution, a statement of goals, list of purposes for which the Constitution was created. It gives the main responsibility of the government. Now, this preamble of the 1996 Constitution enumerates the following civic rights. You have the right to ownership. Every citizen has the right to own property, but such property must equal rightfully. You have the right of the child. Every child on earth has right. The right to work. Every citizen has the right to work, as there is no food for lazy man. A citizen may be employed by the state, a company, or employ himself. You have freedom of religion and worship, the guarantee as far as it does not go against the law of the state. You have the right to vote and to be voted. You have freedom of communication, expression of the press, of the assembly, of association and trade unions, as well as the right to strike shall be guaranteed. Every person shall have the right to settle in any place and to move about freely. You have right of education will be guaranteed. All citizens have the right to a certain maximum level of education that will enable them to behave as good citizens. Every person has a right to life. Every citizen has the natural right to life and should not be killed except for serious crime like capital murder. Right to public assembly. All citizens have the right to hold public meetings so far as it does not go against the law of the state. We go now to duties of a citizen. Good. As well as the rights are offered to us by the government. What we offer to the government in return are called duties. Good. Now, what are some of these duties? All the citizens shall contribute to the defense of the fatherland. All citizens shall pay taxes. All citizens shall obey the law. All citizens shall obey the law. Every person shall share in the burden of public expenditure according to his financial resources. Every person shall have a right to health environment. The protection of the environment shall be the duty of every citizen. The state shall ensure the protection and improvement of the environment. Good, dear students, this was chapter 1, right? The introduction to citizenship. Here we're trying to study. Definition of citizenship education, importance of citizenship education, who is a citizen, types of citizen. We're studying what is citizenship, how to acquire the citizenship of Cameroon, and how the citizenship of Cameroon can be lost. We study the right and duties of a citizen in Cameroon. Here comes the end of this particular citizenship class provided to you by Sir Moses. If you equally want to join the WhatsApp group for the ordinary level, you can contact the through WhatsApp 68135038. Equally, for the advanced level students, those who wish to continue with their medical field, you are free to contact this number to get more information about a particular medical institution known as St. Austin. Thank you and do have a nice day.